Introducing the graduating class of 2019.
my name is Samantha Santana, the Student Body Secretary. Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Samantha Santana, Secretaria del Cuerpo Estudiantil.
I am Angela Escamilla, the Senior Class Secretary. Please stand for the posting of colors by the Sunset High School JROTC cadets, and please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and Texas Pledge.
Por favor, manténganse de pie para los honores a la bandera por parte de los cadets del grupo de JROTC de Sunset. Y por favor, manténganse de pie para el juramento a la bandera de nuestro país y de Texas. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. You may now be seated.
Good evening. Good evening, graduates, parents, and guests. Before we begin this evening's ceremony, we will take a moment to review the decorum. Buenas noches, graduados, padres y invitados. Antes de comenzar la ceremonia de esta noche, nos tomaremos un momento para revisar el decoro. Your graduate has asked that you treat this exercise with the utmost respect. Every graduate deserves to hear his or her name announced. Please refrain from using any noisemakers, horns, bells, yells, or any other distractors that are not conducive to maintaining the dignity and the grandeur of this event. We ask that you hold your applause and congratulatory yells until after all names have been called, so that the next name can be clearly heard. Your assistance will help provide the very best graduation for each student. Thank you in advance for your cooperation to ensure a dignified graduation ceremony. A su estudiante le gustaría que muestre respeto antes esta ceremonia. Cada estudiante que se gradúa merece escuchar su nombre. Por favor, absténgase de utilizar matracas, bocinas, campanas, gritos y cualquier otra distracción que no sea apropiada para la manera de la dignidad de esta ceremonia. Le pedimos que exprese sus aplausos de felicitación después que se hayan mencionado todos los nombres de los estudiantes. De esa manera, se escuchará claramente el nombre del estudiante que sigue. El mantener el decoro nos ayudará a proporcionar una mejor ceremonia de graduación para su estudiante. Le agradecemos antemano para su cooperación. Welcome and congratulations to each and every one of you. I am honored and privileged to share this moment with you and the families as a Sunset alumni, a Sunset parent, and a Sunset principal. Over the past few years, I have watched you grow as individuals and as a community, and it warms my heart to see you cross this stage tonight. Your high school graduation is a significant milestone and the beginning of a new journey. A journey that will unfold a lifetime of opportunities. I know that you will make us proud as you find your path and your calling in life. Parents and guests, thank you. And I would like to take an opportunity to recognize our seniors. 99% of our graduating class has pledged to continue their education in the fall by attending a university or a community college. That deserves an applause. The class of 2019 has collectively earned $12 million in scholarships and grants to date. We also have many graduates that will join the workforce and others that have entered and enlisted to serve in our armed forces. I commend and I salute you all for your future contributions. Bienvenidos y felicidades a todos y cada uno de ustedes. Me siento honrada a compartir este momento con ustedes y sus familias. A través de estos últimos años he podido ver cómo cada uno ha crecido y me llenará de orgullo y alegría a verlos cruzar este escenario el día de hoy. Su graduación es un acontecimiento importante y significa el comienzo de una nueva aventura. Una aventura que despliega un sinfín de oportunidades. Sé que ustedes nos harán sentir orgullosos al encontrar su camino y su llamada en esta vida. Padres de la familia y invitados, quiero tomar un momento para reconocer a nuestros graduados. 99% de ellos han comprometido a continuar una educación superior, ya sea en un colegio comunitario o en una universidad. La clase de 2019 ha ganado colectivamente más de $12 millones en becas hasta el día de hoy. También tenemos otros graduados que se unirán a la fuerza laboral y otros que se han enlistado para servir en las Fuerzas Armadas. Saludo y felicito a cada uno de ustedes por sus futuras contribuciones. Before we proceed, I'd like for us to take a moment to recognize Daniela Santos. Daniela, a Sunset senior, passed away this school year. She was a dear friend to many and a part of our Sunset family. Daniela, you are here with us in spirit, tonight, and always. Thank you. Please help me welcome Sunset Student Body President Natalie Ornelas and Senior Class President Nathaniel Gomez for the opening remarks.
Good evening, Sunset families, faculty, staff, and graduating class of 2019. My name is Natalie Ornelas, and I'm your student body president. On stage with us tonight are our honored guests, Dr. Mark Ramirez, Executive Director of Southwest Network, Mr. Moore, Senior Assistant Principal, Dallas ISD School Board Trustee, Ben Mackey, and Dr. Sharon Quinn, Deputy Chief of School Leadership. Thank you for joining us tonight.
My name is Nathaniel Gomez, the Senior Class President, and I would like to extend my warmest welcome to those in attendance this evening. It is remarkable to think that our past 4 years at Sunset are coming to an end. We have encountered numerous amount of challenges throughout our journey, but we have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to strive past these challenges. We should acknowledge that being here today, graduating together, is an accomplishment. We did it. And we should also acknowledge those who have helped us along the way. Educators, staff, parents, mentors, and friends, thank you.
Buenas tardes, distinguidos invitados, maestros, trabajadores y a la clase de graduados de 2019. Quiero extender una cálida bienvenida a todos los que se dieron cita el día de hoy. Es notable pensar cómo estos últimos 4 años en la preparatoria Sunset han llegado a su final. Hemos encontrado numerosos retos a través de nuestra jornada, pero la clase de 2019 ha demostrado una gran resistencia para superar estos obstáculos. Debemos reconocer que en el estar aquí hoy, graduándonos juntos, es un gran logro. Lo hicimos. Y también debemos reconocer a los que nos ayudaron en este camino. Padres, maestros, mentores, educadores y amigos, gracias. Best of luck, class of 2019.
Thank you, Natalie and Nathaniel. At this time, I'm honored to present to you our class of 2019 salutatorian, Ms. Magali Raimundo. Magali will attend Austin College in the fall.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome everyone to the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. Tonight was a long way coming for the class of 2019. From studying sessions, game days, and day-long competitions, I can say I'm ready to graduate. Through all of my high school years, I have learned from all of my experiences with the help of the people involved, but I'm still not done learning, and neither are y'all. Each one of us had a unique experience in the halls of Sunset with the guidance of friends, teachers, and family. Looking back in the year of 2015, we were all freshmen going into a new school, and we were quite nervous about how we were going to survive the high school years before us. We chose our friends because they were in a class or a sport with us, but mostly because we wanted them to be part of our lives. In choosing them, we found people who we could talk to, take adventures with, and learn about life together. I want to thank each and every one of my friends who showed me support and who always be happy for my accomplishments, as I am of theirs. For tonight may be the last night that many of us see each other. So thank each other for helping to shape who we are as we face the immense world before us after tonight's graduation. On top of making friends, every year as we turn to school, we all share the same fear, which we felt could make or break our school year, our teachers. We each had a different type of teachers, but some exceeded the expectations and inspired us to do our best. My soccer coaches had me in practicing every morning, conditioning, working on footwork, and building relationships with my team. Shout out to my soccer girls and all my coaches. whose hard work led us to victory and becoming district champions. Thanks to the teachers who stay after school in order to make sure we understand complex concepts, like Mr. Daman, who knew calculus could be so fun and interesting. Our teachers mentored us, not only with textbook material, but made school interesting with real-life lessons for us to succeed in the future. And at the end of every school day, function, or game, our #1 supporters will always be our parents. Our parents gave us the privilege to education by working long and hard for us to have a better future and to be someone in this world. Padres y tutores, gracias por acompañarnos el día de hoy. Es un día muy especial, ya que con la ayuda de ustedes, sus hijos se están graduando de la preparatoria. Mamá, gracias por todo el amor y apoyo que me has brindado con los problemas de la escuela y el estrés. Papá, gracias por tu ayuda y las miles de millas que has manejado por mí. Por ustedes, trabajo duro día y noche para que mis esfuerzos sean compartidos con ustedes y por todo que han sacrificado y luchado por mí. También le doy gracias a todas las familias que están aquí apoyando a todos los graduados esta noche. Ha dicho el educador Paulo Freire, la educación no cambia al mundo, cambia a las personas que van a cambiar al mundo. Abuelitos, los quiero mucho por apoyarme en los momentos especiales como este. Hermanita Chini, te quiero por enseñarme a hacer maquillaje y por estar aquí y para estar para hablar chisme. Oscar, Oscar hermano, te quiero mucho por ayudarme con el trabajo de la escuela y con las dudas sobre la universidad. Los Raimundo están aquí representando por ustedes y mi familia entera. We each have our own families that taught us values, traditions, and knowledge, and we strive to be someone they are proud of. Family shows us unconditional love, whether it be through blood or the families we have made ourselves. The lessons we learn in school will be stored in our memory forever, but the next steps we take in life will shape us even more. Our future is filled with unpredictable, potential horrible, but hopefully joyous moments that we each will encounter in our life's paths. High school may be over, but the life lessons we learned over the last 4 years will continue to guide us on our journey of life. Our new life begins tomorrow for each of us by demonstrating spirit, knowledge, and friendship. We will be prepared. I'm a Bison for life, and so are y'all. Class of 2019, let's start living.
Thank you, Magali, for your words of inspiration. With great pride, I introduce to you the Sunset High School 2019 valedictorian, Elijah Macias. Elijah will attend the University of Texas in the fall to begin his studies in mechanical engineering. Please welcome Mr. Macias to the podium.
It's actually electrical and computer engineering, but that's all right. Welcome, class of 2019, families, administrators, and distinguished guests. My name is Elijah Macias, your Sunset 2019 valedictorian. I would first like to thank my teachers and administration for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of so many people without considering my immense stage fright. Thanks a lot. I would also like to thank my loving mother, Andy Ramirez, for pushing me to make the right decisions and making sure that I was fed and happy. Without her, I would not be the person I am, and I definitely would not be speaking to you this night. I would also like to thank my father, Fermin Macias, whose long hair and Gandalf-looking beard are a testament to his persistence and undying loyalty, which I have undoubtedly inherited. I've only been at Sunset for 2 years, and you all have had time to create friendships and bonds that you will keep and cherish for years and years to come. In my short time here at Sunset, I remember the countless times Mr. Barclay spouted his legendary phrase, "No tears for teachers," as I walked to calculus. The times when boat noodles burnt our mouths but not our spirits because mama didn't raise no wimp. Or the times when Caesar accused me of being addicted to intervals and would do various impressions of me to cement his belief. You'd be like, some of you all may be able to relate to the memories that I've shared, but many of you have absolutely no idea what I'm on about. But that's fine. We all had our own unique experiences here at Sunset, and though mine may be far different than yours, never forget them. Remember your time here at Sunset and never forget the valuable lessons you learned during these 4 years. Never forget where you came from. In your adventures, when you begin right after this, you will begin right after this ceremony, don't tell your future colleagues or acquaintances that you're from Texas. Don't even tell them you're from Dallas. Tell them you're from Oak Cliff. And if they roll their eyes or give you the Oak Cliff, oh, you stand there with your chin up and your back straight and show them you mean business. Show them how capable you are. Be proud of where you came from. Embrace the uniqueness of our community. That Oak Cliff is our home and will always be our home until the day we depart from this world. Also, come back to Oak Cliff and Sunset when you have reached your goals, or just to give back. Volunteer, be a mentor, and remember, we rise by lifting others. Before I end my speech, I'm going to take a quick detour so that I can appease my calculus friends. Bear with me. I'm going to create an imaginary function that represents our experience and knowledge as a function of time. We can see that this function, as we go through the years, the rate at which we attain knowledge may vary. It may be very fast on some intervals and very slow on others. But if we take a look at this graph, as we get further and further into our lives, and for those in calculus, we're going to be taking a limit as it approaches infinity, which essentially means that we're analyzing the behavior of this graph as time grows exponentially. We can see that this limit is tending towards, do we have any guesses? No? Infinity, okay, you pass. Everyone failed. Meaning that even though we have times that feel like we're going nowhere in our lives, or times that we feel like we're unstoppable, we will continue to learn for the rest of our lives. Whether we're learning stressful calculus, how to care for a patient in a hospital setting, how to mother and father a child, or even how to be the world's best money launderer. I'm looking at you, Mr. David. The limit on our learning is boundless, and we will use these attained traits for the rest of our lives. If you can take one thing away from this speech, I want it to be this. We don't know what our life holds in store for us. So live your life the way you want to. Do not choose to do things that only grant momentary happiness, but instead choose what is most wise and most enjoyable to you. You only have one life, so make it count. And also, I would like to shout out Marco Gonzalez, Maria Frausto, David Pena, Luis Baez, George, Nadine, and let's get this diploma.
Thank you, Elijah. I think he went a little off script there for a minute. But thank you for the calculus lesson. I would like to take a moment to highlight and introduce the Sunset Wind Symphony and Mixed Choir. The Sunset Band and Choir are a staple in the performing arts culture in our community. Both groups participate in UIL competitions in addition to other festivals throughout the state. This year, the Wind Symphony and Symphonic Band both earned superior ratings at UIL Concert Contest. Today, we graduate 27 musicians, twirlers, and color guard members, 15 of which have received music scholarships. The Sunset Choir, under the direction of Mr. Stanley, has continued to grow and is thriving. The non-varsity mixed choir is made up of 9th and 12th grade students with 8 graduating seniors this year. Tonight, these young musicians join together for one last performance. We will listen together to the musical selection of Homeward Bound, brought to us by our talented musicians. Please help me in welcoming the Sunset Band and choir.
Introduce yourself first.
Good evening. My name is Terrion Jefferson Jr. I'm the student body vice president here at Sunset High School. It is my greatest pleasure to introduce Mr. Ben Mackey, Dallas ISD trustee for District 7. Trustee Mackey served as principal of the Dallas ISD School for the Talented and Gifted from 2013 to 2019. During those years, U.S. News and World Report named the school, also known as the Tag Magnet, the nation's top high school for 4 years. Under Mr. Mackey's leadership, TAG revamped its application process with a focus on equity and access, resulting in the school being recognized as a federal Title I school for the first time. Over the same period, academic achievement at the TAG soared, with the school reaching all-time highs on SAT, and advanced placement achievement. Mr. Mackey earned his master's degree in school leadership from Harvard University and his bachelor's degrees in finance and history from the University of Florida. He began his education career as a math instructor through the Teach for America at West Boulevard High School in Rosedale, Mississippi. As math department chair at West Boulevard, Mackey developed the school's first AP Calculus program. In 2011 and 2012, he was named Teacher of the Year by both the County Chamber of Commerce and West Boulevard High School. He has continued to stay involved in Rosedale, serving as the founding board president for the Rosedale Freedom Project, which provides after-school and summer programming focused on academics, arts, social justice, and self-empowerment. While principal at TAG in 2016, Mr. Mackey was named a finalist for the Dallas ISD Principal of the Year in 2016 and was recognized as a Dallas ISD Master Principal in 2018. He was also named the Dallas Business Journal list of 40 under 40, rising young leaders in Dallas, and served on the Mayor's Star Council. Mr. Mackey serves as the Chief of Research, Evaluation, and Design in DeSoto ISD.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Génesis Ramos, la vicepresidente de la clase de 2019, y me enorgullece presentar a un miembro distinguido de la Junta del Distrito Escolar de Dallas. El depositario Ben Mackey ha servido como director de la Escuela para Estudiantes Talentosos y Dotados, TAG, por sus siglas en inglés de 2013 a 2019. El señor Mackey obtuvo su maestría en liderazgo escolar de la Universidad de Harvard y su licenciatura en finanzas y historia de la Universidad de Florida. Ahora representa el Distrito 7 de la Junta Escolar de Dallas ISD. Please help us in welcoming District 7 School Board Trustee Ben Mackey.
Thank you. Good evening, class of 2019. I know that all of you are very excited today. It's taken a lot from all of you to sit here with your cap and gown. And in the days leading up to graduation, I can imagine the anticipation of selecting the perfect pair of shoes to walk across the stage, or deciding what to wear even though it'll be covered up by your robes. These last 4 years of high school haven't always been easy. Sometimes you got to class late, sometimes you might not have made it at all, but every day for the past 4 years, you have strengthened who you are and learned what you're made of. Don't ever deny how far you've come, and don't ever underestimate how far you have left to go. I won't speak up here for long. Most of you are probably wondering who I am and why I'm speaking anyways, so let me make it short. I want you to leave here with a to-do list of 3 things to do tonight. First, take tonight and thank those people around you who made this possible. None of you made it here by yourself. You did so with the support and guidance of those around you, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, friends, mentors, and teachers. Take time to thank them. It means more to them and to you than you know. Second, think about who you want to be. I'm sure you're tired of people asking you over the last week what you're gonna do next, what college you're going to, what you wanna do for a job. Let me challenge you to decide who you want to be and not what you want to be. Let me challenge you to set your sights on seeking a purpose and not a title. Dedicate yourself to whatever purpose you find, and dedicate yourself to who you want to be, because when you venture out to chase that purpose, you will find success. And finally, know that you have the power to change the world around you. This does not come easy though. You must earn it, and you must do it with all of your heart. You have to be willing to go the extra mile, to study one more page, work one more hour, surpass one more expectation, break one more barrier. And if something is worth doing at all, it's worth doing right and doing 100%. You don't have to look like people in power to be a person of power. All you have to do is understand the power that you have. And when you understand that, you'll unlock the potential to create the world that you want to live in. Don't let yourself be discouraged by what is lacking. Be excited by the opportunity to create something that was not there before. In your voice and in your actions, you have the potential to fix what is broken around you and to create what has not yet been created. Be encouraged in that potential, but remember that potential is only as good as how much you use it. Take a moment to reflect on all that you are thankful for tonight. Say thank you to those who have helped you to get to this point. And then take some time to reflect on who you want to be. And finally, take a moment tonight to understand the bigger picture of possibility, and with it, the burden of responsibility that you must now accept as someone with the power to create the world you want. You are well equipped for all of the challenges that you're soon to face. The experience that brought you here have the capacity to take you further. So get involved, stay up late, find ways to be inspired, say yes to new friendships and new experiences, and be ready to jump at opportunity when opportunity presents itself. And remember that opportunity rarely comes at an opportune time. Congratulations, Sunset Class of 2019.
Thank you, Trustee Mackey, for your words of encouragement. Trustee Mackey and Deputy Chief Dr. Quinn, can you please join me at the podium for the certification and confirmation of our graduates? All right, graduates, stand up straight. Let's get ready, because it's about to happen. Here we go. As principal of Sunset High School, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diploma, or they are otherwise qualified to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District. Dr. Quinn?
As Deputy Chief of School Leadership for Dallas Independent School District, I am pleased to confirm the certification of the 2019 graduating class for Sunset High School.
And I am pleased to certify that students receiving these diplomas are graduates of the Dallas Independent School District.
Okay, our candidates in our first line are going to help to get us started, and we will begin.
Elijah Macías, Magali Raimundo, María Frausto, Carolina Vázquez, Juan Miguel Vázquez, Marco González Soto, Clarisa Ríos, Nathaniel Gómez, David Peña, José Olide, José Antonio Amador, Luis Báez, Andrea Burciaga, Zachary Carr, Michelle Charles, Edgar Curiel, Ángela Escamilla, Kimberly Escárcega, Joshua Guerra, Luis Estrada. Alexis García Vázquez. Ivette Gaitán. Andrea González. Ariana Hernández. Ulises Jaramillo. Julian Jiménez. Rolando Medellín. Vladimir Molina. Noé Morales. Alexis Nevares. Ana Karen Nicolás. Natalie Ornelas. Lipsy Ortuño Macías. Eduardo Ceguera. Daniel Ramírez. Génesis Saraí Ramos. Amanda Rocha. Guadalupe Serrano. Megan Victoria Shaw. Jared Abimael Solórzano. Milagros Torres. Dalia Trejo. Soledad Triana. Destiny Vázquez. Samantha Vázquez. Jorge Velasco. Alexa Velázquez. Fernando Abonza.
Janet Aguilar. Alondra Aguinaga. Aarón Alba. Noé Alcalá. Daisy Alcántar. JP Alcaraz. Marisol Alcaraz. Liliana Alfaro. María Guadalupe Alfaro. Kimberly Almaguer. Nicolás Alonso Benítez. Jennifer Alonso. César Lorenzo Alonso. Abigail Alvarado. David Alvarado Zúñiga. Mark Anthony Andrade. Anayeli Anguiano. Fátima Araujo Millán. Azul Arevalo. Evelyn Armendáriz. Mireya Arrez. Adán Arrona. Ricardo Ávila Noriega. Yamilet Avitia Sánchez. Luis Edgardo Vaca Funes. Albert Giovanni Baena. What? Cynthia Celeste Bajena. Yajaira Barrera. Jesús Barrientos. Francisco Anthony Barrón. Vanessa Barrón. Jair Bernal. Kentez Traven Blaylock. Nubia Blanco. Zane Bond. Scarlett Julissa Brizuela Santos. Matthew Philip Bustamante. Jeremy Calderón.
Néstor Camacho Reséndez. Aarón Cardona. Emily Cardona. Leslie Caro. Savannah Casillas. Jesús Castañeda. Brian Castellán. Andrew Castillo. Yvette Castillo. José Emilio Castillo. José Florentino Castillo. Carolina Castro Venegas. Marilyn Castro. Yamilet Caudillo. Robert Cavazos. Rachel Cázares. Brian Ceniceros. Michael Centeno Ramírez. Alejandro Cerda. Diana Cervantes. Israel Chavana. Eloy Chavera. Miguel Ángel Chávez. Valerie Chávez. Josué Cisneros. Nayeli Collazo. Francisca Lisbeth Colunga. Mitchell Contreras Esquivel. Arturo Contreras. David Contreras. Dylan Donovan Contreras. Edgar Contreras. Stephanie Contreras. Crystal Córdoba. Adela Cornejo. Adriana Corona. Ángela Ivette Corona. Efriana Corona. Jesús Alexander Corona. Jacob Coronado. Marie Carmen Correa. Brisa Costilla. Alexa Cruz. Alexandra Cruz. Alan Cruz. Rudolph Jose Cruz. Alicia Rashawn Davis.
Anika de la Paz. Ashley Gabriela de León. Nicolás Eustaquio Diz. Cristian del Río. Richard del Toro. José Luis de León. Carlos Jesús de Lesma. Brian Alexis Delgadillo. Dominic Delgado. Miguel Ángel Delgado. Verónica Delgado. Verónica Díaz. Jacqueline Díaz. Lauren Marisa Díaz. Nancy Daniela Díaz. Ruperto Daniel Díaz. Violeta Díaz Franco. Christian Nicole Domínguez. Isabel Xochitl Domínguez. Julián Ricardo Domínguez. Marcus Duarte. José Robert Duque. Leslie Areli Duque. Evelyn Eguía. Caroline Irvin. Marco Escobar. Adrián Espinosa Ramírez. Lisette Espinosa.
Brian Esqueda. Carla Yaret Esquivel. César Manuel Fernández. Adriana Flores. César Fraire. Gumercindo Omar Gaona. Michael Gaona. Ricardo Alexis Gaona. Rubí Gaona. Glenda García Agüero. Abigail García. Dulce Mariana García. Eric Domingo García. Gabriel Sierra García. Jonathan Joshua García. Jason Gaitán. José Gaitán. Asia Gills. Madison Gomez. Juliana Gomez. Guillermo Nicolás González. Jaylin González. Juan Luis González. Kenia González. Michelle González. Christian González. Janet González. Juan González. Leslie González. Patrocinia González. Daniel Granados. José Trinidad Guanajuato. Cintia Rubí Gel. Stormy Guerra. Vladimir de Jesús Guerrero. Chris Martin Guevara. Jesse Guizar. Miguel Ángel Gutiérrez. Alexia Guzmán. Alondra Guzmán. Ashley Guzmán. Lisbeth Guzmán. Angelina Hernández. Jacqueline Hernández. Jacqueline Hernández. María Isabel Hernández. Stephanie Hernández. Héctor Alejandro Hernández Morales. Stephanie Hernández. Destiny Renee Herrera. Destiny Hinkle. Brianna Ibarra. Sandy Izaguirre Hernández. Magda Jamaica Muñoz. Ángel Jamaica. Kevin Jara. Juan Ramón Jasso. Terrion Jefferson Jr. Orlando Juárez.
Marcela Ariana Labrador. Mariana Labrador. Yvette Irene Lara. Emanuel Ledesma Pega. Ángela Michelle Leija Vadillo. Joana León. Julián Esteban Liévanos. Miranda Loera. Inis Alan Loera. Richard Anthony Longoria. Alexus Mona López. Angeline López. Jared López. Jennifer López. Jennifer López. José Antonio López. Karen Amairani López. Leticia López. Alex Eduardo Luévanos Molina. Christopher Daniel Lugo. Gianni Maldonado. Aida Alejandra Mancilla. Daisy Mancilla. Jacqueline Sadie Manuel. Arlette Iridian Martínez. Christian Gabriel Martínez.
Destiny Martínez. Fátima Martínez. Jennifer Martínez. Jonathan Martínez. Jonathan David Martínez. Luis Julián Martínez. Stephanie Martínez. Valeria Martínez. Adriana Mata. Julio César Mata González. José Antonio Medina. Fernando Méndez. Javier Méndez. Leo Méndez. Matthew Adrian Gabriel Méndez. Alonso Mendoza. Cristian Mendoza. Melanie Ariana Mendoza. Miguel Ángel Mendoza. Clarisa Meraz. Rachel Miranda Quiñones. Memphis Alexander Mitchell. Christopher Moguel. Lauren Molina. Mariana Montalvo. Brenda Citlali Montealvo Villanueva. Liana Contreras Montes. Juan Manuel Mora. Kevin Morales. Rodolfo Morales. Luis Anthony Moreno. Oscar Moreno. Brisa Moreno Sánchez. Natalie Yvette Murillo. Elena Marie Navejar. Julián Navejas. Destiny Nevares. Briana Nicole Núñez. Giovanni Obregón. Viviana Ocampo. Maricruz Ochoa. Amy Olvera. Yuritsi Abigail Ontiveros. Ariana Ortiz. Jonathan Ortiz. Marisol Anadia Ortiz. Rosa Otero. Evelyn Oviedo Hernández.
Damari Alexis Oyarvide. Itzel Amairani Padilla. Jesús Palomares. Alfredo Pantoja. Aileen Parra. Brandon Shamar Parrish. Destiny Sky Paz. Jesús Peña. Stephanie Marie Peña. Erika Peralta. Adrián Pérez. Cristian Pérez. Melanie Guadalupe Pérez. Rebeca Pool. Alexis Portales. Alexander Price. Juan Pruneda. Tania Belén Quintana. Carmen Quintero.
Braulio Quiroga.
Araceli Giselle Ramírez. Eric Ramírez. Nancy Itzel Ramírez. Oscar Ulises Ramírez. Alexis Nicole Ramos. Mauricio Ramos. Iván Rangel. Proco Gerardo Real.
Brenda Rebulloso. Héctor Regalado. Rachel Resendiz. Jamie Resendiz Martínez. Ángel Isaías Reyes. Ariel Angelina Reyes. Carlos Antonio Reyes. Carlos Reyes. Christopher Reyes. Jonathan Reyes. Jacob Michael Rico. Yasmin Rios. Jessica Rivas. Douglas Rivas Bonilla. Julián Carlos Rivera. Lisette Desiree Rivera. Edwin Alexander Rizzo Salinas. César Robledo Bates. Alisa Robledo. Rachel Robles. Katrina Rocha. Omar Rodríguez Gámez. Francisco Jacob Rodríguez. Naomi Rodríguez Rivera. Anthony Rodríguez. Brian Rodriguez. Brianna Rodriguez. Desmaria Celeste Rodriguez. Isaac Rodriguez. Isela Rodriguez. Carla Rodriguez. Martín Rodriguez. Mirka Maritza Rodriguez. Rodrigo Rodriguez. Sergio Rodriguez. Stephanie Rojas. Susana Yvette Ross. Luis Guadalupe Rubio. Leslie Sagrero. Jasmine Salazar. Kevin Salazar. Leslie Salazar. Natalie Salto. Elizabeth Sanchez. Eric Sanchez. Ixel Joana Sanchez. Mark Anthony Sanchez. Oscar Sanchez. Stephanie Sanchez. Vanessa Sanchez. Samantha Santana.
Carlos Santizo. Enrique Francisco Santos. César Sauceda. Liliana Saucedo. Rosalba Segura. Ana Daira Serrano. Ricky Cerrato. Christopher Sevilla. Pablo Cimental. Giselle Solís. Alejandro Soto García. Fátima Yamilet Tapia Ramírez. Ángel Brian Telles. Nadine Thomas. Nathan Isaías Tobías. Andrea Torres. Angélica Mercedes Torres. Lisbeth Guadalupe Torres. Tan Dui Tran. Cassandra Trejo Pompa. Jocelyn Yamilet Trinidad Mercado. Caín Abraham Tristan Johnson. Brisa Tristán. Alaisa Gloria Trujillo. Eva Iñez Trujillo Malacara. Nick Richard Valenzuela. Jacob Samuel Vanegas. Jorge Andrés Vázquez Contreras. Elizabeth Lisette Vázquez. Juan Manuel Vázquez. Noemí Velázquez. Cintia Oliden Venegas. Citlali Lisette Venegas. Karim Vigil. Diane Mary Bisoso. Joel Vitela. Brianna Ari Walker. Gabriel Elijah White. Alejandro Zamudio. Sergio Lara. Margarita Zavala Gómez. Brian Diana Zúñiga. Daniel Cepeda. Perla Berbera. Alberto Lara. Jesús González. Nancy Salazar. Enrique González. Josh Preciado. Hermelinda Vázquez. Ruth Pineiro. Jocelyn Aguilar.
We got one more.
Yeah. Cross Alexander Young.
All right. Graduates, please stand. I hereby declare you 2019 graduates of the Dallas Independent School District. Turn your tassels from right to left and remain standing for the high school alma mater. Congratulations, class of 2019. At this time, please remain standing for the retrieval of colors.